Shalom. I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Ha, Racha, Kodash, Mama. Double honors to the elder apostles and their elders of GMS. Double honors to my elder of this camp as well, Aharon Banya Sharala, coming out of the Lions Den camp. Salutations to the sincere Aki and pushing his truth and sincerity around the four corners of this earth. I'm Nakar Kharab Banya Sharala, coming out of the Lions Den camp of Jacksonville. Here in Jacksonville, Florida. Now today I'll be coming out with a lesson. So the lesson is Israel shall be redeemed. Because as you know, the Lord says he's going to redeem his people no matter where we at on this earth, how far we've been scattered. The Lord says he's going to redeem his people. Israel is going to be redeemed. All of Israel. It's just when it comes down to the redemption, 2/3 of our people, they have to get judged here in Babylon, America. They have to get judged here for the disobedience, for the transgressions, for their sins. They have to be, they have to go through the physical fire. But down the line, in the kingdom, they will be born as children, as babies, back into the kingdom. But Israel shall be redeemed. The Lord's going to get his people. God, without further ado, this is Deuteronomy, chapter 30. I'm going to start at verse 3. It says, Then that the Lord Yahweh thy power will turn thy captivity and have compassion upon thee, and will return and gather thee from all the nations, whither the Lord Yahweh thy power, thy God, hath scattered thee. So it's going to come a point in time, which that point in time is coming soon. The Lord is going to turn again our captivity. I mean, he's going to come and take us out of this place. He's going to turn our captivity away from us. And he's going to have compassion. And he's going to return and gather us from every nation on this earth where he has scattered us. Because you're going to have Jake, and you do have Jake, Israel, that look like the other nations. Verse 4. If any of thine be driven out unto the utmost parts of heaven, from thence will the Lord Yahweh thy power gather thee, and from thence will he fetch you. So no matter how far away our people have been driven in the outermost parts of of heaven, from thence, meaning wherever they at, the Lord is going to get his people, and he's going to fetch, he's going to retrieve and redeem his people and bring them back and set them in the land, set us in our land that our fathers once possessed, which is the land of Israel. Verse 5. And the Lord Yahweh thy God will bring thee into the land which thy fathers possessed, and thou shalt possess it, and he will do thee good and multiply thee above thy fathers. So the Lord is going to give us back our land. Our forefathers once possessed the land of Israel, and the Lord is going to take us and put us back in our land, and we're going to possess the land of Israel, and the Lord is going to do us good. I mean, he's going to do good by us. It's going to be his good pleasure to do good for us and to us, and he's going to multiply us even greater or even above our forefathers. We're going to be an even greater nation than we are now. Verse 6. And the Lord Yahweh thy power will circumcise thine heart, and the heart of thy seed to love the Lord Yahweh thy power with all thine heart and with all thy soul, that thou mayest live. So the Lord Yahweh is going to circumcise our people. He's going to give us a heart of flesh. He's going to give us a heart that's going to be focused on him and turn to him. And not only is he going to give it to us, he's going to give it to our seed, meaning our children and our children's children's children, and so forth and so forth and so forth, that we turn to him with all our heart and soul, that we'll always be righteous forever, so that we may live in righteousness, live in truth. So we're going to be redeemed. You know, you may have naysayers. You know, you have your naysayers, whomever they are. You have your naysayers, but that's all they are. They're just naysayers. They don't predict. They don't control what Yahweh Shai is going to do. Israel shall be redeemed. Will be redeemed. Let's continue. Jeremiah chapter 30. Start at verse 1. the Lord Yahweh came to Jeremiah. So like I'm gonna read that again. This is the word that came to Jeremiah from the Lord Yahweh, saying, thus speaketh the Lord Yahweh, God of Israel, saying, write all these words that I have spoken unto thee in a book. So the word of the Lord came to Jeremiah, and basically Yahweh was like, hey, write this down. I got some things I want to tell you, write it down. Verse 3 says, for lo again, it's like it, for lo, the days come, saith the Lord Yahweh, that I will bring again the captivity of my people and Judah, saith the Lord Yahweh, and cause them to return to the land that I gave to their fathers, and they shall possess it. Point blank, period. The Lord is saying He's going to bring again the captivity of our people. He's going to take us away, take us out of this captivity that we're in, because this place is a captivity. It's not a place to be comfortable. It's not a place to try and make it. It's a place to survive. Where, you know, Jake tried to make it and be comfortable and achieve, you know, a life and everything. But the Lord says He's going to turn again our captivity and return us back to our land that He gave to our forefathers, and we shall possess it. One day, hopefully soon, Yahweh will tell Yahweh shall to come back, and He's going to redeem us. He's going to redeem Israel. He's going to take us back to our land, and we shall possess every bit of our land that our forefathers once had. Verse 4, and these are the words that the Lord Yahweh spake concerning Israel and concerning Judah. Point blank, period. The Lord is going to redeem the northern kingdom and the southern kingdom. All tribes, no matter what Israel looking like, He coming to get us, and He's coming to redeem us. And the Lord told Jeremiah to write these words down. It says, you know, roughly paraphrasing. No, I ain't roughly paraphrasing. Real quick. Let me get it real fast. This is second Esdras, and this was the Lord talking to Esdras at the time. It says, behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord Yahweh, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. So just like the Lord told Esdras back in 2nd Esdras chapter 15 verses 1 and 2, the Lord is telling Jeremiah in chapter 30 verse 2, write these words down and speak into the ears of my people. Let my people know. Let them know that one day I'm going to come redeem them. I'm going to send the Lord my son to redeem them and put them back in their land. So this redemption is coming, period. There is no speculation. There's no maybes. There's no nothing. It ain't no gray areas with Yahweh Yahushua. There's no gray areas. It's straight up and down. He said He's going to redeem us and put us back in our land, which our forefathers once possessed, and we're going to possess it. And the Lord is going to multiply us and increase us exponentially, and make us an even more greater nation than that of our forefathers. Ezekiel chapter 20. I'm going to read verses 33 and 34. It says, as I live, saith the Lord Yahweh, surely with a mighty hand and with a stretched out arm and with fury poured out, I will rule over you, and I will bring you out from the people, and will gather you out of the countries wherein ye are scattered, with a mighty hand and with a stretched out arm and with fury poured out. So basically the Lord is saying surely He's going to redeem His people, and He's going to redeem us with force. And he ain't finna come ask these other nations, hey, could you give me my people so I can redeem? No, he coming to get us, period. With a stretched out arm, with a strong, mighty arm. Meaning he's going to get the Lord Yahushua, that command, and he coming with the angels in the chariots, and they going everywhere on the four corners of the earth, and to redeem our people, to redeem us, and to bring us back. The Lord says he's going to bring us out from among these people. You're going to know who the Israelites is. People want to doubt it right now. Our own people don't even want to be Israelites. That's why the Lord said there's a remnant that's going to be saved. 2/3 of our people got to die. They got to get destroyed. It is what it is. But the Lord is going to redeem us with a mighty arm and fury. Meaning he coming to kick anybody behind who has been doing his children wrong. It is what it is. So the Lord going to redeem us, period. It's happening. You know, Esau might not want it to happen, but who gives a flying flip on what Esau wants? But let's continue. This is back at 2nd Esdras. This time I'm going to read verses 10 and 11. It says, behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter. I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt, but I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm, and smite Egypt with plagues as before, and will destroy all the land thereof. So point blank period. Because you know right now our people are led as a flock to the slaughter. You know, if you ever watch those videos on YouTube, you know, when they be slaughtering the sheep and the goat and the cows and stuff, they always follow that one lead cow. They did, and that's how people do. They find these idols that they worship, and all these famous people, these idols, and they worship them, and those idols are leading our people to slaughter. So that's how people are. They're like sheep led to the slaughter, or flock led to the slaughter. But the Lord says, I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt. Meaning the Lord is saying he ain't finna allow this to keep happening and keeping allowing us to stay here for too much longer. Meaning the Lord said, yeah, I ain't about to keep putting up with this. I'm not finna suffer this. I'm not finna keep allowing this to happen. So the Lord is saying, he says, I will bring them with a mighty hand. So like a mighty hand and a stretched out arm. He says, and smite Egypt. That it's not that he had already smoked Egypt, the ancient Egypt. It's talking about Egypt in this time, which this place America, which is spiritually Sodom and Egypt. And he said he's going to smite this place. I mean, he's gonna destroy this place. He's going to wound this place, and he's not going to allow us to dwell in this place. And he's going to destroy this place with the plagues that are going to come, that the scriptures have been spoken of. We already got plagues now. There's a lot of these plagues ain't came to Babylon yet. You know, you got the what can I call it? You got the dis-ease. You know what I'm saying, that behaves, that has the behavior patterns of a bacteria, you know. And now they got a new strand of it, you know. But it's gonna get worse. It's gonna get worse. The Lord says he's gonna smite this place with the plagues, and he's gonna destroy the land thereof. The Lord is gonna destroy this place. The Lord is gonna redeem his people with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm and with fury. The Lord coming to get his people, and he's using force to do it. Point blank period. Last point. Isaiah chapter 11. Verse 11. Further iterating the point. Isaiah chapter 11, verse 11. And it shall come to pass in that day, the Lord Yahweh shall set his hand again the second time to recover the remnant of his people, which shall be left from Assyria, and from Egypt, and from Pathros, and from Cush, and from Elam, and from Shinar, and from Hamath, and from the islands of the sea. Period. It's going to come a time when the Lord is going to set his hand a second time, and he's going to come redeem us again. And this time we're not going back into captivity once the Lord redeem us. And he's going to take us from all four corners of the earth. You know what I'm saying? From Assyria, meaning those what they call the Middle Eastern nations, from over there. You know what I'm saying? From all those places. Cush, you know the Cushites, or you want to call them Ham or whatever. The Lord is finna Elam, the dot head Indians, they put D's on everything when they talk. The Lord is finna come get us from everywhere. He's gonna redeem his people. And he's gonna redeem us from the four corners of the earth. So it's gonna happen. No matter who wants to believe it or who has a problem with it, it's gonna happen. And with that, Israel shall redeem. And with that, shall be redeemed. And with that, shalom.